Just going straight through.
I am glad to do any. Hi, everybody. I can see there are many people here. I recognize names. It's wonderful to see you. Hi, Barry. Good to see you. Actually, see you. Hi, good to see you, Marcia. And Esther, hi, good to see you, Esther. Sylvia, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you made it. So, everyone, my name is Andy Taylor Glennis, and I am here to do island dances for you. And I'm only going to try to get through 2 Japanese dances and 2 Hawaiian dances for you. My love, hi Barbara Renna, good to see you. My love of Japanese obon dances, dances that are done during the obon season, celebrations of our ancestors. The obon dances for me came very much to life when I was living in Hawaii on Big Island. And some people have a question about the pronunciation of Hawaii. And the W is either a W or a soft V sound. And the I has an okina or an apostrophe between the two I's, which is a glottal stop. So it is Hawaii. And so I lived on Big Island on the Hilo side, which is the rainy side of the island. And one of my favorite festivals was the Obon festival that I learned about there. And that was because during the ancestral season, you would go from temple to temple. And each one of the temples, depending on how big the temple was, they would either have a large tower in the middle of the center of the courtyard, and it would either have speakers on it. Those were the temples that didn't have a lot of money. And then the other temples that were really well-to-do would actually have a few of those koto drums and musicians up in the tower. And you would hear the singers and you would hear the drum and you would be able to dance to the music. When you walked into the yard, there were always these wonderful dancers, men and women, dressed in kimonos, and what they gave you in order to dance were scarves. And on the scarf, there was the name of the temple, and you would use it for the dances that were yagi dances, the yagibushi, the dances that used towels. So for me, that was my first time really understanding what the Obon festival was. So the first 2 dances that I'm going to do with you, one of which you might know, the second one which you might have found in your folk dance travels, these are the dances that I wish we would bring back. I wish we would do more of these in international folk dancing, because that's what I believe in. I believe that international folk dancing means international. It means doing dances from all over the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you, the first dance is one you might know. The first dance is Tokyo Dontaku. And of course, as I did that, I hit the wrong button and my file went away. There it is. So Tokyo Dontaku, peaceful Tokyo. Here are the names of the dances that I'm going to be doing. First one, you can see here, second one, Tokyo Dontaku. Here is our first dance, Tokyo Dontaku. So this beginning is similar to what you see in the dance of Tankobushi. And it starts walking forward. Walk and a walk. And then you step forward with the right foot, rock forward, step back, and close. So it's clap and a clap. And what I tell my school kids is safe and clap. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. And our feet are going right and a left and a forward, back, close. All together we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. My inside foot, and by the way, I have my center of my circle here. So you'll see that I'm going around my circle to the right, and I'm starting with my inside foot, and my hands brush back and brush back. This is my paddle because I'm in a canoe on a river in the middle of Tokyo. And I brush back and I brush back. So the beginning goes 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. Paddle and a paddle. We all know how to do this with our hands. So we have one palm going forward as the other hand comes back, and it comes back to your ear. And you have right, left, right. Hands alone. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2, 3. Go to your left. Left and a right. Right, left, right. With our feet. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2, 3. Left and a right. 1, 2, 3. And I've taken 3 steps forward, left, right, left, so that my right foot is free. My right foot is away from the center of the circle. I step on that right foot, and my heel lifts the back of my kimono. So I step on the right, I lift my kimono, and my palms come up. My palms are up, facing my face. My arms go above my head, and my palms are facing up. And this happens outside of the circle, and it happens inside.
You just got muted.
Andy, for some reason you're muted.
How long have I been muted?
Oh, just for maybe 10 seconds.
Okay. I don't know why. Okay, so here we go from the beginning, and I'm going to start back here because it's going to go around the corner. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2, inside foot, left and a right. 1, 2, 3. Step on the outside foot, pick up your foot and do this, and pick up on the inside. There's your trees on the banks of the river. Start again. We got one more thing to do, but just let's go from the top. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2. Inside foot, left and a right. 1, 2, 3. Outside foot, right. Inside foot, left. And now the last part. I call this with my school kids the sprinkler. Put your right hand up and tap off your sleeve. And tap off your sleeve. Because you're tapping the water off of your sleeve of your kimono. So after I've done my tree to the outside and my tree to the left side, I take 3 steps on the outside, 3 steps on the inside, and I'm ready to start with my right foot again. Almost everything starts with the right foot except the paddling. The paddling is done left and right. And that sends you immediately into the 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So you can step on the outside foot with the tree, and then on the inside foot with the tree. 3 steps to the outside. It's 1, 2, 3, hold 4. And 1, 2, 3, hold 4. And you begin. Ram, ba-da-ram, ba-da-da-ram, bum. Ya la 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 la. 1, 2, 3. Outside to right. And inside to left, out to the right, inside left. How are we doing? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Wonderful. What do you see for me, Beth? We're going to start from the top, everybody. We're going to go from the very top with the music. The music has an introduction. Don't start right away. Hear the tempo. Find the music. Ready? 6, 7, clap. Paddle. Screen your eyes. Outside. Inside. Tap the sleeves. Tap your sleeves. Begin. Paddle left, right. 1, 2, 3. Outside. Inside. Outside. Inside. Step. Inside, outside. 1, 2, 3. Outside, inside. Up.
一目ぼれかとよく見たらなんでべらぼめやぶにらみ飛んだお前はトラフかふくれずらしてすっぽんぽん目にを3本ぶら下げて覗く横丁のパチンコ屋うちじゃ親父が生首ごちょどんたくすっぽんぽんカエルの目玉にくくれてそれで戻るなら飛んでみな
Finish. How did you all do? Everyone did well, I hope.
I
love
saw
you.
I saw people dancing very well.
Good, thank you, Beth. Any questions in the chat?
Someone asked to have the names of all the dances typed into the chat. So if you hold up the sign again, I will type them in.
Okay, so the first one here that is the second one that I mentioned is Tokyo Dan Taku. And the second dance,
Hang on.
okay, well, I'm going to explain to everybody. Shiti Gatsu Debu, this is a dance which, this is July, is a dance which was taught many, many years ago. I think the first time that I saw any mention of it was 1967, and the directions were written by Marianne Herman. The dances from Hawaii that I'm going to do are E Pele, E Pele. Pele, as many of you might know, but might not, is the goddess of the volcano. And whenever she erupts, it means that there's something going on. She's angry about something, or she's just having a tantrum for the day. If you go back mythologically through time, find out when the meles about Pele were written, you will find that it matches geologically when eruptions were happening in Hawaii. And this has been done over and over again, geologically and anthropologically. So the meles were usually written and the stories coincide with geologic events that happened in Hawaii. And the last one, Kahuli Aku Kahuli Mai, is about a snail which exists in Hawaii but is, I believe, by this point extinct. because of the influx of the rodents, birds, lizards, all the things that have been coming in through imports into Hawaii, these animals are dying. There are many animals. Are you done, Beth? Have you got it?
Could you put up the name of the second Japanese dance again? Because I didn't type.
Sure.
Okay.
Shti Gatsu. Debru. This is July. Thank you, Beth. I probably should have sent that to you, and that was one of those things I forgot to get done. How are you doing, Beth? You're all
Andy, got
set?
it.
Beautiful. All right, so let's go for our second Japanese dance. And this dance is, and the name, of course, left my brain, but here we go. I'm going to play the music for you. It'll come back. I'll remember what I was going to say. It comes from an island. This dance used to be done with a type of clacker, and they were bamboo, and they fit on your fingers, and you held them together. You'll hear the clicking on the beat. Clack, clack, it's done on the beat. All right, so the name of the island has left me. It comes from a Japanese island. It is not from the mainland. And Barbara Renna, if you can remember, let me know. All right, here we go from the beginning. And again, it's done around in a circle. So you start by facing the center of the circle. And the beginning is right and left and right and left, back and forward and together. Right, cross, left. Right, cross, left. Go back with your right, back with your left, forward with the right, feet together. Do it again. Right, cross, left, right, cross, left. Now go back with the right, back with the left, forward with the right, feet together. And my hands go. And my palms face up. I'm going to do this way, mirror image. Clack and clack and clack and clack. Right hand back, left hand back. Both hands down by your sides and then come to the front. So it is side and down, side and down. My right hand goes back, my left hand goes back. Both hands go down by my sides and they come together. And we put this all together as we go around the circle. To the right, cross over down. To the right, cross over down. As I'm stepping back with my right hand comes back. As I step back with my left hands come back. As I step forward, my hands are together, and then they come in front to meet for the last one. 5, 6, 7, and to the right. Side right, cross left. Side right, cross left, back with the right, back with the left, forward with the right, 2 hands in front. Do it again. Side and cross, back up, right back up, left, forward, right together. One more time. Ram pa da da ram pa da 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 ram, ya da da ram pa da dee da da ram, ya la 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 lam, ya da 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 ram pa da 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 ram. Right here, there's 3 beats. 1, 2, touch. With my feet, I'm going right, left, touch, and my hands just go clack, 2, 3. Now, these are the hand gestures. Roll. My right hand comes up in front of me, and my left hand is to my elbow. Do the same thing on the left, ethnic symmetry. Then do the same roll, and this time the right hand is down. Do it again, my left hand is down. Do it again, my right hand is in front, my left hand is down by my side. Do it again, roll, and my left hand is out and my right hand is down. There are 6 of them total. Ready, we go. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and forward. Don't forget your clacker. 4 and clack. 5 and one hand is in front, the other hand is down. 6 and left hand is front. And then you just do 1, 2, 3. Little crab fingers. Let's do the arms again. Facing the center, we did 1, 2, 3. Roll and clack, that's 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and then we have 3 to face the middle, right, left, touch. So my feet are doing right, tap the toe to the floor. Someone said this is when you're trying to push your shoe back on your foot. 1 and touch, and 2 and touch, 3 and touch, and 4 and touch, 5 and touch, and 6 and touch. 1, 2, face the middle. So we're going around the circle. So we're going 1 and touch, 2, my hand is high, 3, my hand is out, down, 4, my hand is down, 5, my hands are out, 6, it's out, 1, 2, touch. And I'm all ready to start again. Okinawa, Okinawa. The island name is Okinawa. Sorry, I had to wait till that came. Ready from the center. 1, 2, 3. Step right, hand is high touch. Left hand is high touch. Right hand is low touch. Left hand is low touch. Right hand is by your side. Left hand is by your side. Face the center now. Yay. From the beginning, everybody. I hope you're ready from the beginning. Show me thumbs, yes or no. Thumbs, yes or no. Barry, you got it? Yeah? Here we go. To the right. We're going. Side and across and a side and across. Back and a back and to the side. Then do it again. La 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 la. Back and a back. And here we go. Yum bum touch. 1 foot right. 1 foot left. One hand is down. The other hand is down. Hands are separated. Hands are separated. Face the center, touch. That's the parts. One more time. Here we go. Side and across. Side and across. Back up. 1 and 2. Go forward and together again. Side and across. Side and across. Back up and back and in. Now the 3 and a touch. 1, 2, 3. Right touch hand. Left hands forward. Right hand is down. Left hand is down. Right hands are separate. Left hands are separate. 1, 2, touch. How are we doing? You're going to have many times to practice, I promise. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate the thumb out of the side. Yes? Marcia, how are you doing? Doing well? Yes? Good. All right. Here we go, everybody. Here's the music. And yes, there is an introduction. We start dancing when they sing. So this is from Okinawa. Face the center of the circle. 5, 6, 7, to the side. 1, cross. Back up. Side. Back up. Here's our 3. 1, 2, touch. Right. Left. Hand is low. Separate. Separate. Center. 1, 2, 3. Side. Cross. Back up. together. Up. Back up. Here's the 3. 1, 2, touch. Roll, touch. Down. Separate. Center. 1, 2, 3. Reach. Back. Side. Back. 3. 1, 2, touch. Separate. Separate. Center. 1, 2, touch. Three. 1, 2, touch. Right. Left. Right. Left. 1, 2, touch. One, two, touch. Finish. How did you do? Yay? Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent.
Andy, I haven't seen any questions yet, but you did have a comment, short, like you just started teaching and I didn't want to interrupt you, but let's see. Andrew Carney said Okinawa.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah,
Andrew.
yeah, yes, yes.
I know,
yeah,
it's one of those things, you think about it and all of a sudden at 2 o'clock in the morning, it jumps back in your
yeah,
head.
yep.
Thankfully, it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that very much. All right, so now I'd like to move on to the dancers from Hawaii. Many of you might not know it, but each one of the dance schools or halaus have their own style and their own gestures to mean things. And so the kahiko, the old form, ancient form, is done only to drums. They have percussive instruments that they dance with. And if I had time, I would show you a beautiful video of the halau that I dance with. Instruments that they could have would be stones that they literally held in their fingers, little tiny round stones called ili-ilis. There are also uli-ulis, ili-ilis and uli-ulis, what can I say? And they're gourds, and I'm sure you've heard them. They rattle. And this is one of those instruments which I'm not going to make you use today, but I do keep my instruments somewhat close by. Many of you have seen these, which are just bamboo which has been opened up and striated. And then this is one of my favorite instruments. It's a gourd. They wrap it with twine. These used to be made from a beautiful bird that was all red. Nowadays they're turkey feathers that have been dyed yellow and red. But these birds have gone extinct because other birds and rats came in and invaded the nests and would eat the eggs. So the actual birds that these red feathers originally came from have gone extinct. They are gone. And this is true of many of the other animal species on Hawaii. Mind you, on Hawaii there were no indigenous, so to speak. Volcanic islands took thousands of years. First time humans migrated to Hawaii was in the 600s, and then later on in the 1200s, coming up from the people who had gone from Malaysia down and then had come back up, guided totally by stars, finding their way to new islands, political refugees finding their own way, and all of the seeds that floated up onto the land. First ones, of course, were coconuts. They floated on water forever, stuck in the ground and stuck in their roots. Coconut trees are one of the first ones that grew on the islands. All of the breadfruit, the mangoes, the avocados, all of those things were brought with the people, that they brought fruit with them. They brought trees with them so they could survive. And those trees now inhabit most of the islands. You will also find star fruit. There are all kinds of beautiful island fruits that are there. And my old landlord always knew what the seasons were for the fruits. So we would wait, and on the back porch we would find a bag full of fresh avocados or fresh mangoes or fresh breadfruit, and we had wonderful landlords. So I'm going to show you some of the steps right now, and I'd like you to come with me because the footsteps are an important part of the Hawaiian dance. Hands are important too, but feet. So I want to show you. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to put my back to you so that you can learn some of the basic steps. Everyone, 3 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3, and touch. This is called a kaholo. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Hela. Step on the foot and put the other one forward. Your heel is off the ground. It's the ball of your foot. Step and touch. 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 Step. This is hela. Now, everybody, kaholo to the right. 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 and 2 and 3. And 1 and 2 and 3. And in a traditional Hawaiian class, your hands will be put on your hips, or they will stay flat to the ground at your rib level. Your hands stay here. This is your resting place for your hands. Hela, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step. So the question is, why do your hips move? Your hips move because you're shifting your weight off of one foot onto the other foot. And as you shift, those ball and socket joints that we have shift with us. It's not huge. It's not massive. Everyone thinks of hips and Hawaiian. It's actually Tahitian that has the hips. So as you step onto that foot and your weight shifts, your hip drops. And as you step on the other foot, your hip drops. And you step and your hip drops. And you step and your hip drops. It is not anything fancy. It is not anything massive. Just step and let your hip be late. Let your hip be late and touch and go the other way. I'm going that way, but my hip hasn't decided if that's what it's going to do. Kaholo. 1 and 2 and 3. Touch. 1 and 2 and 3. Touch. 1 and 2 and 3. Touch. 1 and 2 and hela. Touch and step, touch and step, touch and step, touch and step. All right, now, the first dance we're going to do is e pele. And I want you to hear this, e pele. It's done to drums and people speaking. E pele, it's the short pele they teach to the keikis, to the children. And this one has many parts to it. Listen. They answer. And what I'd like you to see, what I'm going to do right this minute for 1 second, is I'm going to share with you my screen, and you're going to see e pele. These are the words, and it says, e pele, ka'u li ana, ka'u li ana. And it's pele, digging into the ground. Second one, E pele pe e pele. Hua'ina, hua'ina. She explodes. Third one. E pele, oni luna, oni luna. She goes up toward the sky. Next one. E pele, oni lalo, oni lalo. Luna is up, lalo is down. So I am going to stop sharing this. You can see how it's spelled. And we're going to follow those directions. And it tells you where you're going for each one of the different steps. So everybody start with your hella. Touch and step and touch and step. We're going to do a double hella here. Out and in and out and step. Start your hellas with the left foot. Left and right and 2 on the left. And close. That's the entire first verse. You have right foot step, left foot double to the right and touch. Step, start with the left foot. Left and right and double left, 1 and 2 and 3 and step. Everyone put your hands here, and then you put your palms up and you dig forward and back. Return them to your hips. Dig forward and back. My hands are here and resting. Here, if you choose, you have 1 and 2 and out, in, 1 and 2 and out, in. That is your first verse. Again. E pele, dig on this side, and again. E pele, out and out. This one stays in place and it alternates side. The next one is going to be explosions. You have hella and hella. All right, this one I didn't teach you yet. Pick your right foot up and put it down. Pop your heels up and down. Put your foot down. Pop your heels up. Let's just pick the right foot up. Right foot up. Pop your heels. Left foot. Pop your heels. It's called an uehe. Uehe. So we have 1 and 2 and right, pop, left. Do it again. 1 and 2, right foot, pop your heels, left. Do it again. Right and left and right pop and left pop and right left and right pop and left pop. Uehes, uehes. How are you doing on the uehes? Thumbs? Any thumbs? Yay, we got them going. Good, good, good. What does an explosion look like with the arms? My palms face out, my arms go up and over the top, and I return. My palms face out and I explode over the top. So we have hella, hella, uehe, uehe, hella. And this one goes right and left again. Uehe, uehe. First verse, everyone. Hella, hella. Dig on the right. Out, in, out. Hella. 1 and 2. Hella left. 1 and 2. Second verse. 1 and 2. Explode. 1 uehe. 2 uehe. Again. 1 and 2. Explode. 1 uehe. 2 uehe. Good. So that's the explosion. Now, Pele goes uphill. And with the arms, I'm going to bring my screen up slightly so you can see me better. My arms are going to travel uphill, and then they're going to travel uphill. Start with your hella. 1 and 2, and you're going to take 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my left foot is ready to start the next part. Hella, hella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's repeat that. Hella, hella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hella, hella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And don't start making a joke about a hell of a dance because I've heard it all before. Start from the beginning. Here we go. First verse. And. Pele, and we're digging out this side. Hela. And dig. Palms up. And now, hela. Exploding with uehes. Uehe. Uehe. Hela. And uehe. Uehe. And uehe. Now, Pele is going uphill. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. And 2. Uphill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did you do? You doing okay? Yes? Good. One more time. 1 through 3. 5, 6. Ready? Go. Hela. Hela. Dig. Out. Double hela on the right. Hela. Hela. Double hela. Here we go. Hela. Let's find those oehes. Step, pop your heels, step, pop your heels. 1 and 2. Step, pop your heels, step, pop your heels. 1. Going uphill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hela. Hela. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Now, underground, make a caldera and create a caldera. My palm faces me and it goes around and it goes around. Yeah? Hela. Hela. Uehe. Uehe. Hela. Hela. Uehe. Uehe. So the thing that's funny about this one is you pick up your right foot and your hand goes across to your left and you do your uehe. Pick up your left foot and your uehe goes from right to left. So it's opposite from where you're going. So we have hela, hela. This is ilalo. This is, Pele is low. She goes into the ground. Okay? That's your 4th verse. How are you doing so far? Are we going to make it? Yes? Now, to be very clear, we do all kinds of things where in Hawaiian, you do things that go down very slowly and you do things that come up very slowly and you are always down here. This is where you would be in your Hawaiian class. Your heels are on the ground, but you are in the bended knee position all the time. So in the traditional kahiko, you are low to the ground. Will this be replayed? I will have a video of this class. I am doing a video of the class. So if you would like, I will be able to be in touch with you and let you see them. All right? Now, we need to go on to the next verse. Let's do those 4 all together. I'm going to do them with music. Yeah? And you'll hear the keikis, the children, singing this part. Listen carefully. They say, makau kau. That means, are you ready? Makau kau. Hello. Dig. Dig. Explode. Hua'ina, hua'ina. 7. Left. Caldera. How did you do? You getting there? Yeah? You getting there? I hope to see a few thumbs up here and there. So we've gone up. We've gone down. Luna ilalo. Luna ilalo. And now this thing, the next one is, talks about Pele pushing forward through her knees. Her big ugly knees. She pushes through her knees. So we have hela. 1, 2. You push forward. And you push forward. And you do it again. Hela. Hella. Push forward. Push forward. That's the verse. That is literally it. Hella, hella. Push, push, hella, hella. Push, push. And here's our ending. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you come backwards as you do those 4. And what you're doing is hand to your mouth, palm out, hand to your mouth, palm out, hand to your mouth, palm out, hand to your mouth, palm out. So we go. Last 2. Hella, hella, push, push. Again, hella, hella, push, push. And then we go mouth and out and mouth and out and mouth. I am telling my story. This is the story of Pele. Hold. This is your ending. Point to the side and point back to the front again. That's the end. We're going to do this through twice, and I will keep calling to you. And if at some point in time you want the music, the Olelo Hawai'i, if you want the words, I'm happy to send them to you. Here we go from the beginning. I still want to get to one more, but I don't think I'm going to. Dig. Dig. Explode. Hoo. Uphill. Down in the ground. Ready? Push. Hand to your face. Hold. Hey, no, Pele. Her name is Pele. Her name is Pele. Are you ready to do it one more time? One more time, yes? It's always good to do it twice. Here we go, everybody. Oi. Ai, makaukau. Dig. Dig. Explode. Hua. 7. Caldera. Push the earth. Hands to your mouth. Hold. Hey, Allah, hey, Allah, hey, ah, yeah, yeah. Hey, no, Pele. How are you all doing? Yes? Talk to me, Beth.
People who do want the words, how should they get in touch with you to
Can you type my email into the corner, Beth?
I'll type it into the chat. It
Perfect.
is what is it?
A
Hmm?
T A Y Dance.
A-
D-A-N-C-E. Dance.
ATAYDANCE, all one word?
Yes.
Yep.
At Gmail.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, everybody. I wanted to get to one more of the dances, but I'm not going to be able to because we're already at time. And I hate that. I hate not being able to get through all of the dances.
You
But
have 5 minutes.
I have 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you just the hand actions. So awana. Awana is the other form of music. Listen to this. This is the awana with melodies. Starting in the 1800s, one of the Portuguese sailors brought over something that looked like a ukulele. And the ukulele and the melodies started coming into Hawaiian music meles and were started using for dance. Became more melodic, became more lyrical. This is kahuli aku, kahuli mai. Everyone take out your snails. I'm just going to teach you the hands quickly. This dance can be done either sitting down or standing up. And so you have snails. This is the fingertips. And you do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Pick up your lei. Put your lei over your head and hold it. So sometimes people go to a pua. Some people hold their lei. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Hands in and over and either hold or pua. Put your hands on your shoulders. Roll your fingers out. Put your hands on your shoulders. Roll your fingers out. Roll your fingers over the ocean through water. So you have kahuli aku, kahuli mai. Grab the lei over your head. Here it can rest. Hands on your shoulders. Shoulders out, shoulders out. Over the water and over the water. And it is really just your fingers. It is not your wrists. It's not your elbows. It is just your fingers. The Hawaiians make this very small. And you're making your water because you have to travel over the water. And then travel over the water and come up to where the pua is, up on the cliffs where the snails live. And then roll it out and up to the snails. In this dance, you do the exact same hand actions 3 times. Everyone knows this is our resting. Take your hand out, bring it in. Take your hand out, bring it in. Make your snail 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come in and pick up your lei. Put your lei over your neck and either make a pua or hold it. Shoulders and out. This is the fast part. And then through the fingers. And the reason that's fast is it's because the birds. And the birds go up and they fly up to the cliffs where the snails live. Let's do this with the music. We have 2 minutes. Kahuli aku. A castralto is the person who sings this high note. This is a person singing it. Everyone's hands. Bring them in or on your hips. Both are correct. Make your snails. Snails. Come pick up your lei and put it on. Birds fly over the water. Over up to the gully where the flowers are. One hand out. The other hand out. Start again. 1, 2. Pick up your lei over your head. Flying over water. Over up to the pulleys. Hands out and in. Last time, everybody. Kahuli. Kahuli aku, kahuli mai. Pick up your lei. Fly. Hand out. Hand out. Now bring your hands either from here in. Now you have to keep doing this slow. 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 Bring your head down. You finish telling your story. And this is where we end. I promise if you come to my dance on a Tuesday night, I will teach you the feet that go with the arms. I teach this as often as I can on the Tuesday night. My Tuesday community dance runs every Tuesday night, and it goes from 7 until 9:30 at night, and then we sit around and talk story. That's always at the end. Everyone, I'm sorry this is such a short class. I hope you learned a little bit about the Japanese dance and a little bit about the Hawaiian dance. I thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Barbara. Yay. Good to see you guys. So I'll be happy to send you the music. Thank you to Beth, who is my social assistant here. Thank you to Derek, who is my tech help. Don't forget, we can't do this festival without the people who are helping us technically. It's
Derek,
so
excuse me, Derek, are you still here to end the session?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So everyone, I need to say aloha oi, malama pono, and take good care of yourselves. Good to see you, Sarah. Good to see you. Ah, nice. Very good to see you, Erica, in California. Love you. See you all very soon. Take care. Bye. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you. That was great. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you, Beth.
Bye.
Oh, that was terrific. It was a great pleasure.
Great. Thank you very much, Beth. Good to see you again.
Andy, I'm 2.5 weeks into a new hip.
Oh, that's what the cane. Oh, you got to stick for the hip. I hope it's feeling better, love.
I'm doing great. I'm doing
Excellent.
great.
But
And
don't do the
fun.
Hawaiian hips yet.
No.
No Hawaiian hips.
We got to close this room for the next session, but go to the cafeteria and hang out and chat if you'd like. Take care.
Bye.